Do you want to be less stressed, have less anxiety, less depressed? I mean, we all want that. We all want to live our most happiest and healthiest life. And we deserve that. It's our birthright to live our happiest, most best life. But to be capable of doing that, it's going to take radical action. And we're going to have to be really excited about working towards our goals when we wake up and being in our life purpose. Just imagine if you won $50 million, yes, $50 million, and you were told that the next morning that you had to be up at 5 a.m. to claim the money, you would be up at 4 a.m. and the night before you would have no sleep, probably thinking about everything you would do with that $50 million. And that's the type of enthusiasm, that excitement we need to have when we wake up to work towards our life goals and our life purpose. Which is why I'm going to be sharing with you 10 scientifically proven healthy habits that's going to have you more motivated and excited and happier about life. Being certified as a holistic nutritionist, I've done extensive research about this topic, and I know it's going to take 28 days to form a new habit, to implement this into your lifestyle. And over time, these habits will become automatic that you'll do on a daily routine. So you'll be happier and healthier mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and with nutrition health. Number one is journaling. Research states that journaling is going to help declutter your mind and help organize your thoughts from that day. And it's going to really help you release any stagnant negative energy that's on your mind from all day. And actually writing things out with your hand with a paper and a pen or pencil is so much more powerful than just writing things down in your mobile device, your iPhone, because we're so hooked on electronics these days. But it gives you another level of therapeutic release when you're actually using your hand to write down all of your thoughts and organize them from that day. So you want to get in the habit of doing that. First thing that you can write down in your journal is your reason why. You want to write down the reason why you want to conquer your goals. And that's going to reinforce you to get excited and motivated about completing your goals that day. The second thing that you can write in your journal is reasons that you're grateful and affirmations. Doing so is going to amplify your positive energy, and it's going to help law of attraction work in your favor. So you're going to be magnetizing positive energy. You're going to be in a good mood when you're writing down those reasons that you're grateful for and affirmations. The third thing that you want to write down, making a list of your schedule hourly of things that you have to get done. That way you're creating a routine for your day, and every successful person has a routine. And keep track of your routine throughout the day. That's going to help you manage your time and also manage the things that you have to get done that day. And also at the end of the day, you can look at your schedule and see the things that you got done and things that you still need to complete. So it's a great way to also track your progress. The fourth thing that you can write in your journal that is very therapeutic is actually any resentment, any reasons that you feel sad or bothered or worried about things that happen in your past, things that happened to your younger self, your inner child. Sometimes you have to go back and resolve these unresolved traumas that happen to us, because if we hold on to that heavy energy, it can actually harbor into our body as stress, and stress over time can cause disease. So give yourself a hug. Give that inner child a hug that it needed when it was alone, when you felt abandoned, anything that you felt that is you're feeling still resentment in your past. You want to let it go in your journal, and that is a very healthy way to express your emotions. Another powerful mental exercise that you can do using your journal is making a list of everything that you're worried about and then crossing out everything that you can't control and then focusing on the things that you can control and find solutions for them. That's another way that's going to bring you peace of mind and relieve you of stress. So basically, your journal is going to become your best friend. You're going to write your deepest emotions in it and you're going to love it, because over time it's going to be your go-to place where you can always go to vent all of your emotions to, especially times when you don't have someone to talk to. It's a great therapeutic habit to adopt. Number two is waking up before 7 a.m. every day and getting at least 7 hours of sleep every day. It's so important to pick a time that you're going to wake up and go to sleep at the same time every day. Otherwise, you're going to deregulate your circadian level, and that's what regulates your mood and stabilizes your nervous system. The benefits of getting enough sleep is that you're going to increase oxygen levels going to your brain, and that's going to increase your cognitive health, reduce your blood pressure, and it's just going to have you in a better mood. Waking up early, you're going to get 10 times more things done in your day, and that overall is going to give you a more accomplished feeling by the end of your day. If you don't get enough sleep, that's going to cause you sleep deprivation, and that has some negative side effects to it. Sleep deprivation causes low energy, disorientation, impaired memory. It gets you in a grumpy, stressed out mood when you wake up. And you don't want to be grumpy and stressed out when you wake up. You want to be energized, looking youthful. When you get enough sleep, you wake up looking like you're 15 years old with that fresh face full of energy. And that's the vibes that we want to have when we wake up. The National Sleep Foundation suggests that adults 18 to 65 get at least a minimum of 7 hours of sleep a day. And if you're between 14 and 17, that you get 8 hours. So even if you want to get additional 8 hours of sleep a day, you can do so. Just make sure you're waking up at the same time every day. Some things you can do to relax before you go to sleep is meditate, which I'm going to talk about soon. What you can also do to improve your sleep is make sure you stay off of social media at least 30 minutes to an hour before you go to sleep. That's going to have you less distracted and have your mental state more peaceful before you go to bed. You can also try to listen to 432 hertz and 528 hertz binaural beat frequency music. That's very powerful tones. Music has the ability to changing the pattern of how we feel. And if you do more research into that, you'll see that research has shows that it helps you become more peaceful, more positive, and it's going to help you get a better sleep. And you want to make sure you're setting your alarm so you make sure that you're waking up at that same time every day. The third daily healthy habit is meditation, and also incorporating visualization and also prayer. Meditation is the most powerful and advanced mental exercise available to mankind. And this is because it's been an ancient practice that has survived for thousands of years, practiced in ancient civilizations like ancient Africa, Kemet, countries all around Africa, ancient India, ancient Asia, the list goes on. And the reason why this ancient practice has survived for so many years is because of its scientific benefits to improve our mental and spiritual health. Some of the benefits of meditation is reducing your stress, makes you more positive, reduces anxiety and depression, it generates kindness. It also is capable of reducing your mental clutter. It provides you with the highest mental clarity, so you'll be able to recognize when you're having positive and negative thoughts. And one of the greatest benefits of meditation is increasing your intuition. Your intuition is like your inner guidance system navigating you through life to your life purpose. And that is divine intervention, speaking to your Holy Spirit, speaking to your higher self, letting yourself know what direction to go, helping you get you on path to your life purpose and helping you making critical decisions that you need help with. For instance, when you get a random idea to do a business idea or a random idea to do something, that just doesn't happen by coincidence. That happens from divine intervention. So increasing your intuition is so important in raising your consciousness, and that's what meditation helps you do. And did you know that we actually generate more than 60,000 thoughts a day? That's just crazy to think about it in an enormous scale like that. So, do you have a mental exercise that you're doing to actually organize your thoughts? If you don't, personally, meditation has been life changing for me, and it has been scientifically proven to help you gain more self awareness of your thoughts and help you to de-stress of any mental clutter that you have. I want to emphasize is mental awareness. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. That's one of my favorite quotes from my fave, Ralph Smart, who's a spiritual psychologist. And what that means is that we are humans experiencing emotions. Sometimes we attach too much with our emotions, but we have to recognize, as we are in third person, that we are just experiencing our emotions. We're not all of our emotions all the time, especially when we're having the negative ones. Those are negative thought patterns of we're not good enough, or why is this happening in my life, or I'm too old. When you are able to continue to meditate, you raise the level of consciousness, and you'll be capable of recognizing when you're having those types of negative thought forms, and they can be reversed with meditation. So this is all going to help you reprogram your subconscious mind, so you're being more positive. The more positive you are, the more focused you can be to reaching your goal, and you can be motivated without being negatively affected by your thoughts. One of the greatest benefits of meditation is with our spiritual connection. We do have 7 energy centers in our body, and having a spiritual body, having a soul, that is what we are capable of aligning our energy centers, which is called chakras. And when we are able to align the chakras in our bodies, that aligns our life force energy and our kundalini energy. And that's something which our ancestors used to practice for years. And it also is evidence of practice in one of the ancient teachings in ancient Kemet, which is one of the first libraries on earth. I suggest you to do your own research, because there's a plethora of knowledge that's available just outside of the scope of what you're taught in doctrine, in your high school or college. There's so much ancient knowledge available to you that is not really getting provided. I just feel people can take initiative and do additional research on their own. I definitely will do another video about meditation, just because there's just so much extensive information about the topic. But it's definitely something, being a Black woman, I think more Black people should embrace what your ancestors used to do. And incorporated it in your daily routine. And overall, it is something that everyone should incorporate it, as it's been a part of so many cultures, ancient cultures, for so many years. Another huge benefit to implement in your daily routine, along with meditation, is prayer and visualization. Never underestimate the power of consistent prayer, because the more you pray, the more your questions will be answered. And look out for signs of your prayer being answered. A prayer can be answered through a blessing through someone else, a different sign that is trying to be told to you, maybe from online, something that you see. You just have to be very aware of signs around you and answers to your prayers in different forms that it can come to you in. And visualization is also important. It helps you to manifest, and it's really great with law of attraction and imagining you accomplishing your goals and actually imagining how your future you want it to be. The more you can imagine and see yourself as your higher self, of the best version that you want to see, accomplishing your goals and looking at yourself in a positive light, is going to help manifest you into where you want to be in life faster, and it's going to help you direct you to get you to your life purpose. The fourth healthy habit is eating a diet of whole foods and more fruits and vegetables. So we're going to let go of that junk food, let go of processed foods, and let go of white table sugar. We want to eat a diet full of phytonutrients, full of antioxidants, full of vitamins and minerals. That's going to reduce your depression, anxiety, stress, reduce the risk of getting certain cancers, reduce the risk of getting diseases. Is going to lower your blood pressure and your cholesterol levels, and reduce your risk of getting diabetes and obesity as well. Go to a fast food restaurant, getting a burger and fries. After you eat that, you should really pay attention to how your energy feels after you eat certain food, because most likely you're going to be feeling really heavy, you're going to be feeling low energy, and you're going to be feeling very tired. So the more foods you eat, it's going to make you feel tired, drained of your energy, and also on top of that is clogging your arteries, increasing the mucus in your body. And if foods create an excess of mucus in your bodies, that is what is going to generate different diseases in the long run. And it's going to put you in a more depressed mood, causing you more stress and anxiety. And it is scientifically researched that the foods you eat does affect your emotional health. In comparison to when you eat a healthy meal, when you're eating a salad, romaine lettuce, tomatoes, onions, avocados, when you're eating mushrooms, when you're drinking a smoothie, when you're eating healthy food full of phytonutrients, you can automatically tell you have a higher sense of energy, you have a more positive mood. You're going to actually, instead of feeling low energy, you're going to have 10 times more energy to focus, to be capable of completing your goals. You are basically what you eat. So if you're eating junk food on a day-to-day basis, it is going to catch up with you, especially if you watch my previous video on YouTube of what foods to avoid. You'll see that certain foods even take up to 2 to 3 days to digest. Also, all of that processed food with unnecessary chemicals, unnecessary ingredients in it, what it's going to do is clog your arteries and produce an excess of mucus in your body. And when you have an overload of mucus in your body, what it does, it develops and harbors in your body into different diseases and cancers. So you want to really pay attention to what you eat, and also pay attention of how your energy changes for when you eat, because you are what you eat. So focus on just letting go of those foods. We want to also be able to practice law of detachment. When you know that certain foods are negatively affecting your health, you want to be capable of having a higher willpower and having discipline and not eating those foods that is deteriorating your health. On a spiritual level, when you're eating foods which are processed and are junk foods, that's also going to hinder your spiritual connection and your intuition, which is again your inner guidance system. So when you're eating junk food, what that's going to do is going to clog your pineal gland, and it's going to decrease your intuition. That's going to lead you to being more confused and not give you any clarity on what direction to take. So when you start to eating foods full of nutrients from an empowered state of mind and being more cautious of eating more whole foods, it's going to help you progress, so you get more mental clarity with your intuition, so you can reach your life goals and you can also be in a higher mental state. The fifth daily habit is drinking at least 8 glasses of water a day. That's half a gallon a day. It's so imperative that we're drinking enough water throughout our day and staying hydrated. We are more than 60% made of water. Also, scientifically, we can't even last more than 4 days without any water at all. Water helps us detoxify our body. It helps to increase our cognitive health. It supports weight loss. It helps to promote youthful skin and also helps to manage your body weight. So we want to make sure we're drinking enough water, at least 8 glasses of water a day, to make sure we're fully hydrated, so we have the energy levels that we need and the mental clarity and focus, so we can get to our goals throughout the day and work on our to-do list. The sixth habit is exercise and stretching, incorporating yoga in your daily routine. I know that you probably saw this coming, and it's actually something that you probably are already doing, because most of these things that I've mentioned are things that we do, but we want to make sure that we incorporate these more consistently for those 28 days so we can form a new habit. So we're just doing this automatically and fulfilling a happier and healthier life. Exercise and incorporating yoga into your daily routine is proven to reduce your stress level, promote a happier mood, reduce the risk of diseases, manages your weight, and helps you reduce your blood pressure levels. So incorporating exercising and yoga in your daily routine is going to drastically improve your physical health, your mental health, and your emotional health as well. Number 7 is having an organized and clean environment. We want to concentrate to organizing your direct environment, organizing your room, and the more we are organized, that is going to influence our mental health. Don't have any dirty laundry in your room. The art of feng shui and having dirty laundry in your room invites negative energy. So you want to have everything clean in your room, in your environment. Make it look pretty and beautiful. Put on an oil diffuser and increase the positive energy. Sweet orange essential oil is a beautiful positive scent, and it brings positivity into the room and increases your overall aura. And additionally, frankincense helps to promote cleansing and protection. You can burn sage, and that brings spiritual cleansing into your environment. You can use basil, you can use rosemary, you can use tea tree. You can also put sea salt in the corners of your room for spiritual cleansing and protection. Or if you have a water bottle you have sea salt in, you can also spray that in the corners of your room. And the overall focus is to cleanse the energy of the room and have it organized and clean to promote more positive energy, to influence your mind to be more positive and have more clarity. Number 8 is deep focused work. We want to have very high level concentration and working on our to-do list and our goals, working on your business, working on your side hustle so you can quit that 9 to 5 and live the life that you want to live. And having that time undistracted with no social media, turn off the TV, turn off the Netflix, having at least 3 hours of focused deep work every day is going to get you that closer to accomplishing your goals every day. This is not Batman. No one is coming to save us. We don't have Batman around. We have to put in the work for the results that we want in our life. And if we're not concentrating and focused every day, day in and day out, we're not going to get to those results. So you have to make that mental sacrifice. Make that sacrifice. Sometimes you have to skip out on hanging out with your friends to say, look, I need to work on my dreams. I need to work on my goals. We're not getting younger. So you want to make sure that we're doing everything we can every day for at least 3 hours to put down that remote, put down Netflix, and work towards your life purpose, work towards your goals. Take radical action. That's what's going to help us to get to accomplishing our goals and being the best version of ourselves. The more we're accomplishing our goals, the more we're taking action towards our goals, we're going to feel more accomplished. And that's going to empower us more to keep going, build our confidence, and get a momentum started to continue to elevate your life and reaching your life purpose. Number 9, to increase your knowledge. Do some reading, do some studying, take a course, increase your skill set. There's such a plethora of knowledge available to us, not only what is indoctrinated to us to learn in school. Find out more information about spirituality, about meditation, some of the topics that I discussed today that maybe you want to do more research about. Research about meditation, Kundalini energy, affirmations, about history. I love history. I love comedic history especially. I like to study and research what my ancestors, my true ancestors were doing thousands of years ago. I like to learn about the law of attraction, the emerald tablets, law of mentalism, law of polarity, law of assumption, law of correspondence. I like to learn about self-help, about building my business, about ways I can build my website, ways that I can market better, a way I can communicate better. You can take free courses on Udemy or invest into free courses, invest in books. There's a plethora of books on Amazon that you can research and gain knowledge. You can study about so many topics that I mentioned today, and all it's going to help you do is elevate your mental health. The more information we know, the more empowered and the more inspired we are to accomplish our goals more efficiently and effectively. And the 10th daily habit is spending at least 15 minutes in nature every day, either sitting, walking, or grounding. Nature helps us put things in a bigger perspective for us. Taking a walk and having that visual, beautiful, scenic surroundings, suddenly our problems feel less amplified, and then we feel connected to a huger universe which surrounds us. Have you thought how imperative the sun is to our lives daily? Without the sun, we would literally be living in darkness. So that's why it's good to show gratitude for the sun and to Mother Nature for all its benefits it provides us on a daily basis. There was actually a study that was conducted on participants who had spinal surgery that spent time in sunlight. They actually reported healing faster and having reduced pain, those who were actually exposed to sunlight every day. Sunlight is also imperative to some major hormone functions that we have. One of the hormones which sunlight supports is endorphins. Endorphins are released in our pituitary gland, and it helps to alleviate pain, reduce stress, and also supports an overall feeling of well-being. Sunlight also helps to increase our serotonin levels, which is another huge hormone. Serotonin helps to increase our learning, memory, our happiness. It helps to regulate our body temperature and also increases our sex drive, digestion, and sleep. Sunlight is also very important for the production of melatonin, which also helps to support the functions of our pineal gland, which helps us regulate how fast we fall asleep at night. It also helps with cell repair as we sleep at night, and it helps to support our circadian rhythm, which is our internal 24-hour clock. So we want that to be in balance and in alignment. Sunlight is also scientifically proven to remove toxins from our bodies. It boosts our immune system, reduces stress and anxiety, reduces pain, and overall is going to increase us to have a happier mood. And that's what we're doing all this for, so we can be in a happier, more healthier mood. So make sure you get your sun gazing in, get some sunlight. All those benefits from the sun is just so amazing. Another amazing benefit of nature is grounding. Grounding is a therapeutic technique that is doing activities in nature that's going to connect you to the electromagnetic charge of the Earth's surface. And that is going to help us balance our own energy frequency in our body. I'm going to take you all back to chemistry and physics class, because you know we're all made out of atoms. Remember electrons, protons, and neutrons? Yeah, those. So we're all made out of atoms. And the Earth's surface actually has an excess amount of electrons it produces. So when we actually connect with the surface of the Earth, then we are creating an electromagnetic transfer of our protons and electrons with the electrons on the Earth's surface, which balances our energy, and that creates what the effect is called grounding. Best activities to reap all the benefits from grounding is actually putting your feet on the Earth's surface. That's by walking on the grass, taking a stroll on the beach, on the sand, doing gardening, touching a tree, hugging a tree. I mean, look at all the benefits of grounding. I know you want to do it now. So also, just being in nature, you're going to reap tremendous benefits in just either walking or sitting outside. But specifically, what grounding scientifically has proven is actually reduce inflammation, decrease pain, decrease your stress levels, improve sleep, and also reduces your blood pressure and boost your immune system. So these are all of the amazing benefits. Hopefully you implement that in your daily routine as one of your habits as well, so you can reap the tremendous benefits. So those are the 10 scientifically proven daily healthy habits that will have you happier and healthier mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and with nutrition health. Because I'm a life coach, and because I just love helping others reach their goals and be in their life purpose, I actually created a guide for you, which is in the link in my description, along with a daily tracker and a weekly and monthly tracker, so you can stay on track with your progress. And this is going to be called the Energy Mind Nutrition Challenge, EMN10 challenge, or just DM me on Instagram saying challenge accepted. All you have to do for the challenge is follow the guide and tag me in your story with the daily tracker, so we keep updated with your progress. You can also keep updated with my progress on my Instagram stories as well, because we're going to be in it together. There's 24 hours in a day. You will and you can manifest anything you set your mindset to. With this challenge, I just want you to know it's about progress, not perfection. Always reset, restart, and refocus as many times as you like. There's always tomorrow, and tomorrow you can start again. So don't put too much pressure on yourself in the beginning to reach all the 10 targets. All you're trying to focus on is progression, and over time, naturally, you'll be doing these 10 habits on a day-to-day basis. And you can join anytime. You can join tomorrow, anytime this month, but all you have to do is make sure you get started. In the meantime, if you haven't already, make sure you have subscribed to my channel and also comment on the future episodes that you would like to see here. And I am with you with this challenge. So again, make sure you stay up with me on my Instagram with my progress. And also don't forget to tag me with your daily tracker. Also, if you want a copy of this guides and the trackers, it will be in the link in my description. Always consciously nurture your mind with positive thoughts to reprogram your subconscious mind. And this is going to help us reach our goals during this 28-day challenge. And until next time, I'm sending you a lot of love, peace, and good vibes.